the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort, they're with
Terrible and powerful Talos. We are unworthy servants give praise, for only through your grace.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul into our mortal fold. This man has endured, has challenged, and has shown his valor. Who will speak for him?
I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Would you raise your shield in his defense?
I would stand at his back, that the world might never overtake us.
And would you raise your sword in his honor?
It stands ready to meet the blood of his foes.
And would you raise a mug in his name?
I would lead the song of triumph as our mead hall reveled in his stories.
Then the judgment of this circle is complete. His heart beats with fury and courage that have united the companions since the days of the distant green summers. Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo and our enemies may tremble at the call.
It
shall be so.
Well, boy, you're one of us now. I trust you won't disappoint. I see you've been allowed to know some secrets before your appointed time. No matter. Yes, it's true. Not every companion, though. Only members of the Circle all share the blood of the beast.
Have more control, but it can be harder to balance.
You still need to prove yourself, Whelp.
I guess that comes down to footwork, then.
Exactly. When you have a big heavy weight swinging around your upper body. Your businesses, your children, your very life.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Ah, Isolde, was it?
Mister, could you
What
spare
brings
a
you
coin?
to the market?
I'm here to buy.
Any news of the Alakir? At last, I can rest safely. You have done me a great service, warrior. I cannot thank you enough. Take this reward. I managed to sneak some of my wealth out of Hammerfell when I left. It's the least I can do. For now, I will maintain my ruse here. You are always welcome in the Bannered Mare. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what a mess.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagraven?
God bless you, hero.
Now, I don't really want to touch that. Elder Gleam, you can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Elder Gleam?
So sick.
I am a traveler, a pilgrim. I follow the voice of Kinnereth wherever it can be heard. I've dreamed of seeing Elder Gleam for years. Might I travel alongside you? I promise not to get in the way.
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
I understand. Some journeys must be taken alone. Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Elder Gleam?
Guts, I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in White. Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers. Going to college and rants about casting spells all day.
Don't just walk away from me. What
could it mean?
You're going?
Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that on?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to... And if, in the process, the more important question is... Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? It would seem that the college has what you seek. Not just any... A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of... Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. I look forward to it. No matter what, the college will endure. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college lives on. No? Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. The college is an asset to Skyrim. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand.
Welcome to another. Well, first, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Wonderful. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Welcome, welcome. Just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this... Now, if you'll just stand right over there, how do you think we should spend the remainder of... So you wish to master the arcane arts? Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college
You
has
look
undertaken
awful.
a fascinating
Better not get
expedition
me
in the
sick.
ruins of Sarthor nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. Now that stability has been established, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Sir, I am quite... but I do... Are we clear? No. Some risks... We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. It's no secret. Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to hate us.
You know,
It's
this is
always
one of the very
encouraging
few
to
places
see
where
the
you can
younger
receive a
generations
real
embracing
education in the
education.
schools of magic.
Until next time.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. Even with the purposely. As if you're going to need live test subjects for you, I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look then. All right then. There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
I have many important things on
You look awful.
Your concern.
Better not get me sick.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. But she will. But she is not. She's trying to undermine my confidence. Make me...
Don't trust that one. Most here are up to something, of course, but I haven't figured it out yet, but... He is rather handsome, though, isn't he?
If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
It is not the place of the... Someday the college may be fully accepted by the Nords. I hope that my work as Archmage may help. What you learn here will... It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Please, don't do anything to anger the locals. They don't need additional reasons to hate us.
Even with the college's late... I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look, then.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked what...
I'm sorry, could you just...
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
What did you do? It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Melicard.
My days at the... No. I left Winterhold for some time. I still have research that keeps me busy. And being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues.
All right. You look worse than I feel.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside? It's all right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious. As some of you may know, Sarthor was one of the earliest Nord settlements in Skyrim. It was also the largest. Sacked by the elves in the infamous Night of Tears, not much is known about what happened to Sarthor. This is an exciting opportunity for us to be able to study such an early civilization and the magic they used.
This is exciting, isn't it?
Please be careful here.
What are you doing that
the
for?
site isn't entirely secure. Well, are there any questions before we begin? I expect any... Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warring magic? Just identify.
Don't even think about it. Don't touch anything. What? Ah, I've only looked through a port. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
See that? Some kind of evidence. You and the wall. It must be an amulet. In the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened? I'm afraid I... Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite... And the Psijics have no connection to these ruins. Perhaps we should... Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? All right, then. Never should have come here. Yeah! 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 I may be old, but I can put up a fight. Prepared to defend yourself. Be careful. I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. Why do... I've never seen anything like this in Nordic ruins before. I thought it high time I caught up with you. Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this ferry so far with... Is someone there? Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power. There! Now attack it! What could this... I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Sabo Saran of this discovery? Please, hurry. Be prepared to defend yourself. Until next time.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. I'd consider joining up.
insight sustains me. Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here. Azura, you have been chosen to be her champion. You must... It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter.
My days at the Dagor. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more question. You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid and the... Just calm down. I'll tell you everything. What do you know about soul gems?
It's our inn, and they cause him no harm.
They are. Azura's star. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only Malin wanted to... It drove him... Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
What you... It's no... Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. I... see. I trust that Tolfdir will provide a more specific explanation. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful. Until next time. If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
There you are. I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to let you know that Ancano's been asking about you. I think he's looking for you. I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right? Until next time. Don't even think about it. Mirabelle does a fine job as master. I can't wait to see you. I've no doubt you'll be the Archmage at some point.